Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Switch and Click, and today we'll be talking about the 4 best low profile mechanical keyboards. So low profile keyboards have a shorter body and shorter switches. So if you're really used to typing on a laptop with chiclet style keys but you want that mechanical feel, other benefits, then these are for you. So many switch companies including Cherry and Kailh have come up with their own low profile switches for their linear, tactile, and clicky ones. And the switches are not regularly shaped, so finding keycaps that fit them may be difficult. So let's do an example. So the Cherry MX Reds have a total distance of 4 millimeters with an actuation distance of 2 millimeters and an actuation force of 45 grams. But if you look at the Cherry low profile Reds, the total distance is 3 millimeters with an actuation distance of 1.2 millimeters and the same actuation force. So there's a difference of 1 millimeter in height there, and also it has a shorter actuation distance. So let's look at the different keyboards, the 4 different ones. The first one is the Keychron K1, which we've discussed before in the video top mechanical keyboards for Mac. The Keychron K1 is currently $90 on Amazon, but on the Keychron website the price can range from $74 to $94 depending on which options you pick from. So there's 2 size options. There's a 10 keyless or 87 key layout, or the full size or 104 key layout. You have 2 options for lighting as well, white backlight or RGB backlight, with the RGB one costing more, of course. And then you have 2 switch types, the Gateron low profile reds or the Gateron low profile blues. So there's no brown, so this really isn't for me. And then it comes in 1 color, and that's black. And if you look at the keycaps themselves, they resemble MacBook style keys with the simple font and the white legends. So some of the benefits with this keyboard is that it can be wired or wireless. It's one of the 2 on this list that can be wireless, and it does that using Bluetooth. It can be Mac or Windows compatible and has a switch on the side for you to decide which one, but it also comes with the different keycaps for Windows and for Mac, so that's a plus. It's super thin at 18 millimeters, and it also has a USB-C connector. Now if we compare the Gateron low profile blues versus the reds, the blues and the reds both have a total distance of 2.5 millimeters, an actuation distance of 1.5 millimeters, and the blues have 50 grams of actuation force and the reds have 45 grams of actuation force. So slight difference, one's clicky, one's linear. If you bought the RGB lighting one, it comes with 18 pre-programmed effects. Unfortunately, you can't customize these effects if you want something different. Number 2 on the list is the Corsair K70 RGB Mark II low profile gaming mechanical keyboard. So this one's just like the K70 except that it features the Cherry MX low profile speed switches instead of just the regular speed switches. We talked about the K70 before in another video as well as another blog post where we talked about the keyboards that Fortnite players use to game on. And this keyboard right now is $170, but it's only $119 on Amazon. So good price there. It has dedicated media keys and a scroll wheel for volume. It has a brushed aluminum frame with USB pass-through. And like the K70, it has those textured MOBA/FPS keys, so WASD, space, Q, and E, that is textured and white as well. So it stands out. And it also comes with a wrist pad, however, it's not padded or really supportive in any way. So let's talk about the switches. The Cherry MX low profile speeds have a total distance of 3.2 millimeters, an actuation distance of 1 millimeter, and an actuation force of 45 grams compared to the regular speeds, which has a total distance of 3.4 millimeters, actuation distance of 1.2, and the same force. So that's a difference of 0.2 millimeters, which might not be something significant if you're switching from the regular speeds to the low profile speeds, but if you're switching from Cherry MX Reds to the low profile speeds. You'll feel a difference. So moving on, Cooler Master SK621, SK630, and SK650. So they're all in the SK lineup. They're all low profile. The main difference is the 650 is full size, the 630 is a TKL, and the 621 is a 60%, but it also has Bluetooth. So it's very portable. These keys are super flat and square, and they're close together, which makes typing a little bit more difficult if you're not used to it yet. You'll probably get a lot of typos if you just switch. And they feature the Cherry MX low profile switches. The price on these range from $120 to $140, but on Amazon right now it ranges from $80 to $120. It has a brushed aluminum top plate but a plastic base, so that takes away from the rigidity a little bit. The RGB lights come with 15 pre-programmed effects. The keys offer a floating style design. However, a downside is that there's no angle adjustment on the back. It does offer a detachable USB-C cable that is braided, which is nice. So it could be difficult to type on, but the portability of the 60% with the Bluetooth makes it nice if you want to take it on the go. And I really like that they have options for sizes. And then the last one, the most expensive one, the Logitech G915 Lightspeed or the Logitech G815. So the G915 Lightspeed is $250 and the 815 is $200. And the difference is the Lightspeed receiver and the Bluetooth is the main difference between them. So it's full-size keyboard, it's gigantic for how thin it is. It has 5 macro keys on the left side, it has a full function row, it has a really big forehead with media keys, lighting keys, profile keys, all that stuff. The keycaps are made of ABS plastic and they're specially made for the switches. So the switches are GL switches made by Logitech. They're GL Clicky, GL Tactile, and GL Linear. They all have a total distance of 2.7 millimeters, an actuation distance of 1.5 millimeters, and an actuation force of 50 grams. It's a full aluminum casing with RGB lighting, and using their software you can fully customize the lighting to whatever you wish, and I believe you can also customize the keys, but don't quote me on that one. The Lightspeed receiver on the G915 lets you game wirelessly with super fast response time. Unlike when you're using Bluetooth, that would be a little slower. But if you want to connect this to your laptop or your phone, you can also switch to using the Bluetooth instead of the wireless USB receiver that you need to plug into an actual USB port. So it's super convenient on that end. So we talked about 4 different keyboards. We talked about the Keychron K1, the Corsair K70 RGB Mark II low profile mechanical gaming keyboard, the Cooler Master SK lineup, all 3 of them, the 621, 630, and 650, and the Logitech G915 Lightspeed / G815. And they're all low profile. They have different switch options, and there are also switches from different brands, which might be interesting to try out as well, because different brands vary among the clickiness, the tactility, the sounds, and the feel too, as well as their distances and like their actuation forces as well. So if you're looking to try out a low profile keyboard, make sure you go test it out or order it from Amazon, try it for a little bit. If it doesn't work, go ahead and return it if you're not satisfied. In my case, I'm probably not going to opt for a low profile keyboard, but if you're really used to typing on laptop keys, but you want something a little bit better, a little bit more tactile, gives you more feedback for your typing, and also a better typing experience for your fingers and joints in general, a low profile keyboard might be the way to go. One benefit is that instead of needing a wrist rest because your keys are so high, you can rest your wrist on the table and still be able to type from a decently ergonomic angle without adding anything. But it'd be also nice to look for a keyboard that does offer angle adjustment in case you do want that customizability for your own preferences. But anyways, that's it for this video. Those are the 4 best low profile mechanical keyboards of 2020. Thank you so much for watching. And the question of the day is, if you do have a low profile keyboard, what are you using and with what switches? And tell us about your experience with that. Thank you so much for watching and happy typing. Bye!